Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling very happy. His blue coat shone in the sun. He was right on time, and all around his branch the countryside seemed prettier than ever before. And Percy hurried away. Meanwhile, Stepney puffed steadily along his line. It runs through fields and the forest, but isn't very long, and that made him feel a little sad. Later he saw Rusty, the little diesel, had helped save Stepney from Scrap. Stepney soon discovered that indeed he did. That evening, Stepney's driver had exciting news. They set off next morning. By now, all the other engines were talking about Stepney. Thomas was feeling a little jealous, and he huffed away to fetch his coaches. But Percy was wrong. The signal dropped, and from far away an engine whistled. Stepney puffed proudly through the junction. All the engines were pleased to see him. Then Stepney set off to help Doc shunt coaches in the yard, and they worked happily together all afternoon. At last, Thomas arrived. He was hardly out of sight when the two engines heard shouting at the station. Moments later came the alarm. The signalman answered the telephone. Thomas was impatient. Soon they heard an unfamiliar puffing sound. There was Stepney with his headlamp swinging and whistle blowing. He gathered speed and disappeared. The next morning, Thomas was still fuming. Thomas felt much better. He couldn't be cross anymore and began telling Stepney all about his branch line. Well, do you know, Stepney, I feel just the same way. Yoo-hoo! Guess what, Stepney? The Fat Controller has invited us to visit the other engines on his own railway. The manager agreed. It would be a really long run to get there.